Cancerians, Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, but most specifically for Cancer Sun. Please make sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising sign, as you may be operating more fully from one aspect of your personality over another at any given time. Also, keep in mind, though I say this is you, it can also be your partner or someone else around you. We should all understand that by now. No reason to get upset. I'm tired of doing the spill. I'm going to pull this card for some reason. Relationships. All right. So right off the bat, I'm getting something about relationships here. Let's see if I have any downloads. I may or may not because I'm tired. Ooh, somebody's filing. You could be filing for divorce, filing your taxes, filing something. You know what I mean? But it sounded like something official, like I'm filing for a business license or I'm filing for, you know what I mean? But with me having the seventh house there, that can be a legal agreement too. But for this purpose, we're going to call it a relationship for now. I think some of you are splitting up. I'm not going to take these, but oh, you know what I'm getting here? If this is your reading, I'm not going to count these, okay? But that is the Cancerian card and Vesta. So we've got the relationship card first. So there's a relationship, but it's like you could be trying to hold on to the home, the family home, or the home or the family home. Okay? That could be a thing for some of you. All right, let's just do this. Cancerians. Main energy for Cancerians, please. I also heard vehicle for some of you. Something about your vehicle or a vehicle. Cancerians. So for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say relationship. If you're not in a relationship, this can be a legal agreement, so you can substitute that word, okay? Or it may just be a relationship that's not romantic. All right, just putting that out there. Switch the words as you need to. But there's something about your partnership and the need to communicate, or your relationship or your legal agreement and a need to communicate, okay? Or that you get some communication. I'm just saying, a relationship, communication can definitely be those papers for some of you. Cancerians. I'm going to grab, it was that one, I think. I hope I'm grabbing the right one. I'm not going to do it because I don't know for sure. That was the sun, by the way, which would just be, there's a spotlight on it. Cancerians. Yep. Trying to hold on to the house. We got third house here again. So, you know, I'm not going to really even try to read too much into this. I'm going to tell you what these things mean. The seventh house is relationships or legal agreements, okay? Gemini is communication, contracts, agreements, siblings. What else? Any of that. Fourth house, home, roots, family, stability, maybe even the mother. And then the third house, which is at the bottom of the deck, it's an agreement. But here's the thing. There's some sort of an agreement here that was placed, that was done underneath the surface, that was lacking in boundaries, okay? I feel like it's a marriage or a relationship, and there's a communication contract or an agreement around a home. Something like that. All right. I don't know. I don't care. Cancerians. Cancerians. Some of you could have been optimistic about a partnership, an agreement, a contract, or a negotiation. But now you're stuck. So apparently it didn't pan out the way you'd hoped for. Cancerians. Oops. This is you watching the situation unfold, walking on eggshells about it. Cancerians. Some of you may have been hoping you were going to get wish fulfillment out of this. Or maybe you did for a while. Cancerians. This is definitely for a lot of you about love. It's like some sort of partnership agreement, contract, or negotiation that you were in, that you agreed to, something like that, and you feel stuck. Like, because for some of you, you may have gotten wish fulfillment out of this for a certain period of time. But there's some clarity or truth coming out. And it's going to leave you feeling guilt. It's going to be you. I kind of feel like it's a situation where you're going to have to try to explain yourself in a way that's not overly aggressive. Sorry. I feel like it's a situation that you didn't think you were going to find yourself in. Honestly, that's the way it feels. Like there's some sort of truth that's coming out, and you're going to find yourself in a situation that you did not expect. I'm going to be honest with you. If you are trying to hold on to a house, I think in the end you're going to wind up walking away from it. Cancerians. Damn it. Try to hold on to one. All the others fall because I did that. All right. Justice. So somebody is going to tell the truth that you have guilt, that for legal reasons you were defensive and you were holding on too tightly to hide and secretly improve control. Okay? If you're dealing with a Leo person, your little Leo person over there is sitting over there picking and a grinning with you. but justice is coming. You may be mad that somebody told the truth about something and it blew up the illusion, or that this is gonna happen. That's what I get. Could be something about a legal child. Oh, is Leo the, I remember doing a reading one time that there was a Leo that was the actual father of your child. This may be that same Leo. Um, of course, that's not everybody. Yeah, I'm getting the jig is up. I don't know exactly what this is, but I feel like you're going to have to explain yourself. There's something here that you thought was unnoticed or forgotten or would not be talked about that's going to come out. And you're going to be in a compromising situation, if that makes sense. I don't know what it is. Um, let me, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to ask for a couple of cards. What are the Cancerians going to feel like they have to explain? What are they going to feel like they have to explain? Why they kept holding on and letting go, for one. What are the Cancerians going to feel like they have to explain? An addiction, a codependency, or a toxic behavior, or even bondage. Clarify. Clarify this Devil card for the Cancerians. What are they going to have to explain? What are the Cancerians going to have to explain? Because of an addiction, a codependency, or a toxic behavior, you took swift action to backstab a reunion. What are they going to have to explain? And then changed it. So it's like you didn't want to reunite, but then you changed it and then became optimistic because of it. I don't know what that's talking about. Ah, it's like it's almost like you're toying with somebody. You think when you backstab them, they'll come back. Or vice versa. Somebody could be doing this to you. Some of you could be manipulating generosity also. Hold on. Some of you may have to explain how and why you manipulated generosity. Is the last thing I got, in case y'all couldn't hear that. Did you have a bunch of money? Or is this talking about that home or whatever property that I was talking about that you think you're going to get that you're not? Yeah, I'm seeing it. Even in this reading, I'm seeing it saying the same thing. It's like you had intuition about this large sum of money and a final decision, but boom, bitch. No offense, because I don't know you. What are you going to have to, what is the Cancerian going to have to explain? Yeah, let me just put it this way. When you see this large sum of money or property here, and then a final decision, and then a tower moment to your victory, this could be a car, this could be money, this could be property, it could be any kind of thing like that. You may have been hoping for the best, but you're going to wind up being disappointed. I've got a couple of stories here. Some of you could have inherited money or property, but you changed the decision so that you could be codependent on somebody, or because you had an addiction. Either way, you could have been optimistic about this situation and swiftly took action. Now you're disappointed. The victory was backstabbed because of intuition, and that you reunited. So basically what I'm getting here, it was like you were getting back together with somebody for money, and you thought you were going to get this money or home or something like that, and it winds up that you don't get what you want. Yeah, look, truth comes out. You're defensive legally. You have guilt and walking on eggshells about a commitment, maybe even a higher level of one. Yeah. Yeah. What's at the center of this one? Could be, yeah, optimistic about a home situation. I'm just telling you, if you were holding on for a home, it's just tarot. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like you're going to get it. Let's do another reading, Cancerians. See if this is the same thing or a new one. Cancerians. Some sort of deception is ending. That's coming out in both readings. Some sort of deception is ending about, and it's talking about shared resources again. It may not be the same story, but some sort of deception is ending. Y'all, keep in mind this can be about your partner too. If your partner was hoping for the house, maybe they're not getting it. So, because we've got Libra, Gemini, Cancer in the first part, and I don't know who was in the tarot because I don't remember. But some sort of deception is ending for the Cancerian people. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it resonates. Thank you. But yeah, some sort of deception here is ending in this reading. I don't know if this is a separate one or a continuation. It's inspiring you to move on. Some of you need to pay closer attention to your health. Some of you, oh, did you get inspired to meet a new friend? Let me just say this. If it's not that, y'all, there could be some deception that's ending because you were very inspiring to your friends and maybe they helped you out in some way. They may be holding on to you or trying to protect you in some way also. Oh. And bring you into a partnership with them. For some of you, I see a relationship ending and you deciding to be friends. Cancerians. Oh. Some of you, your partner knew that you were messing around with a friend. Remember, this can be you or someone around you, but there's some kind of energy like that. The deception is ending. You were inspired by friendship to, oh, okay. This is a little more clear. So some sort of deception is ending. You were inspired by a friend to hold on to a partner, but the partner knew what you were doing. Cancerians. And that's why they took off. So, or you took off. That's kind of weird. Oh, okay. So you were holding, some of you, you could have been because your friend told you to hold on to this partner, even though there was a deception. Somehow the partner knew about this conversation and took off. So maybe the friend said, hey, hold on, maybe you'll get the house. I'm just making this up. Hold on, and you can get the house, blah, 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 blah. So the partner took off. Bought his own house. I don't know. Or you could have deceived your friends about a partnership, but they knew about it. Either way, we're just going to keep going. Some of you could have been holding on to somebody, but you knew you were going to be leaving. That could be the other way this is read. Cancerians. That one once. That one was getting my attention. Truth is coming out. I'm just saying, somebody's leaving because the truth is coming out. Or somebody did leave because the truth came out. Somebody's going to be honest. They felt like the other person was trying to control them. So they took a break and they saw what you were up to, or vice versa. But I feel like both parties had a guilty conscience. Some of you were being, oh my God. It keeps talking about you trying to control a partner, Cancerians. Some of you could, I'm going to wait till I get finished with this. I keep wanting to talk through before I finish these off because I see different storylines in here. But some of you, truth is coming out that you tried to control them. They didn't trust you. But like, I feel like your partner already knew something here. That you were having an affair. Okay? Or vice versa. You knew that they were having an affair, okay? Whatever it is. So, okay, so another story here. Some of you deceived a friend into being honest about an affair, but your partner already knew. You may have set up your partner. You may have had somebody seduce your partner. Some of you. You stooped to that level. You had a friend try to seduce your partner, and your partner knew that's what you were trying to do because you knew you were going to leave them. Someone tells the truth. You were holding on tightly to control and deceive a partner. The partner was cautious about ending a situation he or she knew about an affair and or about the sexual energy and was inspired to disassociate from the friend. I'm telling you, some of you set your person up or tried to. For others of you, there could be a boss or a Sagittarius person who tried to seduce your partner in the past. Either way. Oh, for others of you, there could be a situation where you were involved with a friend. This person tells you, hey, look, I had an affair with you in the past, right? I seduced you, and my partner knew about it. Or you seduced me, whatever. It was because of a home that some of you were having romances with someone. But either way. I see several different stories in this one as well. Let's move on to the Shaman deck. Yeah, if you set your person up, try to get them to have sex with your friend or with a friend, that's going to come out. Cancerians, next reading. don't know. Cancerians. Oh, that one wanted to come out. What is that? Taking your sweet ass time. Cancerians. To reunite? Are you like saying you're going to reunite with somebody, but either going back and forth, or not showing up, or finding excuses, or something like that? Cancerians. Things are about to change regardless, is what that's saying. Cancerians. And it's not going to be to you, it's something that you're going to be happy about. This is emotional. This could be something about emotional control going on. Is that what you were trying to do? Like by juggling a reunion with somebody, you were trying to control them emotionally? But now we've got the healing card. Some of you may have like not wanted to be with somebody, but now that you need time to heal, you're trying to control them into coming back to you. You think this is honoring your energy. Hold on. You control the situation by taking your time to heal. You reunited and honored your energy, but then things changed and you got upset. I don't know what that's all about. We'll keep going. Cancerians. I haven't even looked at the numbers on this one, y'all. I usually do. That one wants to come out. There's something about being receptive. I almost feel like some of you, like, because I got a story about an addiction for one of you where it's like you didn't want to come back to them, but you were trying to get them to still give you money. Anyway. For others of you, I see there's a situation where you were not given time to heal. And it was hard for you. Having a hard time forgiving and healing a situation. That's what I see. When I see it more in context, like I feel like there's a situation on this reading where it's just like somebody that you would go back and forth with or would try to stay away from because they wouldn't let you heal. That's your card. Okay. I feel like that. I feel like for somebody here, this is a totally different story. This is like somebody who was like maybe trying to recover, maybe they were sick or something like that, and the person around them would not let them heal, would not give them the time to nurture their energy and to get better, right? All that they received from this person was struggles. So they had a really hard time forgiving this other person. And they know that because of that, they never fully healed. You know what I mean? There could be financial issues because of a health reason. That's what the numbers say in the middle. Yeah, that's exactly right. Like maybe you did take your time, but you needed the time. You were having like emotional struggles. There could be some, like, I don't know, it's almost like blame game. I mean, and when I say that, like, I get that this person struggled, and I know this person wasn't allowed to heal or whatever, but they did choose to leave this other person, and now it's almost like blaming the other person even though you made the choice, which I understand why you made the choice, but ultimately you made that choice, whatever that means. All right, let's do a Cancerians person of interest. Cancerians person of interest. They're not in a hurry to run out either. They're moving slowly, meticulously. They make like come slowly forward to communicate with you too. I don't know. I get like somebody that you're dealing with, they're fine with not moving fast either. Whatever that means. Okay. So like in the situation of the health issue, um, it's weird because it was saying that they wouldn't give you time to heal, but at the same time, they were happy that things were going slow. I don't get what that means, but maybe you do. I guess for their own reasons, they were glad that things were moving slow, but then they weren't letting you heal. And they're happy that you knew that? Or wait, they were moving slow and they were happy that you knew that. And that you reunited with them. Cancerian's person of interest. Y'all just kept getting back together. Maybe this person just knew that like you weren't going to leave them. That's what I'm getting. Whoever your person of interest is, they don't think you're going to leave them. Or they didn't think that you would. But now they're not so sure. Yeah, they don't know if they can count on a new beginning with you. Cancerians, person of interest. They're protecting themselves. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like somebody who pretty much felt like this person, Cancerian, ain't gonna leave me. They ain't gonna leave me. They won't leave me. Well, now I'm not so sure. They might leave me. Okay, now I'm gonna protect myself. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. Cancerian's person of interest. Oh. They may, they may be stripping away some illusions to you too. You know what? I feel like both of you are basically in self-preservation mode and you both know it. And you both knew about what each other did. I'm seeing that too. Your person of interest. Because I told you, neither one is innocent here. Y'all both knew what each other had done in the past. Duality. So it's not okay that you did this, but it's okay that I did it because... But you're having difficulty sharing the sacred space because of this. Meaning the home or the office or whatever it is. This person, somebody here feels like a little bit haughty is the word I'm going to use. And I don't mean haughty as in cute. Haughty. Like this person thinks that you need them. And that you'll pretty much do anything to keep them. So they can get away with whatever they want. Or that's the way they did see things. Yeah. I think this one kind of has connotations of somebody who could be holding on to the home too. Because you were burdened, you were receptive to rising above what they had put you through, kind of thing. This could be you or the other person. I'm just saying, I just see different things. Let's do advice for Cancerian people. That is the danger of having a, quote, provider, y'all. Providers tend to get that mentality that they can do whatever they want. And you won't do anything about it because you depend on them. That's why it's so important nowadays to do your best to be stable on your own. Okay, advice for the Cancerian people. You need to look at your perceptions. Your perceptions are always negative, or quite often negative. Advice for Cancerians. I don't know if that was y'all's or not. I'm going to put this back, but it came out as sexual energy. So you may think that things were going to go bad because of an affair or because of some sort of sexual energy. But I'm going to redo that because I'm not sure that was... See, like there's two cards and I don't know which one it was. Cancerians. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm kind of like getting two jumps. Cancerian advice. Yeah. This may be in the past, like you always thought everything was going to go wrong in the past. Cancerians advice. Yeah, you know what? You're just like Taurus. This isn't... Taurus was the same way. It was like they were just holding on for stability. But if I read this as advice, I'm saying it's like your perceptions were always leaning towards the negative side in the past, and it's telling you to like work on balancing that or grounding your energy. Okay, that's the way that I would take this. And when you do that, there's unlimited potential for you. It also could be pointing out that you got stability during a time that you were having a hard time, and to see that as a blessing for some of you. All right. Guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. I am getting tired. I need a break. Bye, guys.